even now when I'm driving this, it's just not something that I'm missing.
Hi guys and welcome to Motoscotti. Yes, it looks indeed like I have changed my mind. I finally bought the dashboard and the dashboard electronics that go to my kit. So without further ado, let's go and dive into the unboxing part of it. Here we go guys, this is my second season ultimate dashboard from Knight Rider World, KRW. Just received it today. This is the underside, as you can see. I just saw here there's a little rip here in the packaging. Let's open this up and see what this is about. Everything is in good shape. I have ordered the electronics and the overlays as well, so that should be inside here as well. Enough talk, let's take this apart. Just gently here, where I see it's just air. I don't want to rip into anything. Ooh. Let's inspect whether the side bits here are in good shape as well. Seems to be on proper order. Same thing goes for here. Nothing is cracked or bent or broken. Seems to be in good shape. Let's take a closer look. For you guys also see these here. Little cardboard marks, all in good shape. Obviously, the whole thing will have to get sanded down and wrapped a little bit. Even, you have these little imperfections here, which is okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is a out of the mold thing. Would you agree, Frida? And here's the inside. Basically, we'll have to set up something here to attach the overlays and then the electronics, and then here would be the PA and P button, the dummies, 3 rows, and the P and P buttons. Here the screens and the electronics, overlays, and RPM board and speedo. Cut out for the vent, the front. It's just an indentation for the speaker grills, which I will cut out and install speaker grills. That's but so far all is good in here. What do you think? Do you like it? Good in here. Yeah, those little things here, but nothing you couldn't easily just sand down or maybe add a little bit of filler. Let's turn this thing around and look at it from the top. This is more like it. This side looks good so far as well. You can see a little small hole here and there. No big thing. Obviously this is a rough-ish cutout. I'll just get my bezel and put that in here to see how it's lining up. I'll have to sand all of this down and to prep it to install the countdown. But you see, all of this, the top surface is really nice and smooth. In here as well, there's the little indentations where the screws, the bolts go through to attach onto the dashboard frame. The 4s, 2, 3, 4 speaker grill indentations. I'm not sure yet whether I'm just going to take the speaker grills out of the original factory dashpad or order similar ones, or just make something of my own. I don't really want to take the dashpad apart. I like it. You never know. I don't want to take that apart. It's the perfect dashpad in here. All as well. And then here you have a little imperfections around where the P dummies and PA and P buttons go. But all of that will have to get, you know, a little bit of filler sanding to just make it really smooth. But that's, I mean, that's just part of the deal when you're doing a project like this. That's why I'm also going to take my time to do this properly. I'm not going to, you know, I don't have time to work on this day and night now, but I will take my time to just work on it bit by bit and make it really nice and fit properly. First I need to like test fit it in the car to see whether I need to sand anything down here on the sides underneath to make it fit properly in the car. The little chip here came off, but that's no big deal. I was more worried about like bigger cracks, you know, proper cracks or like really bad stuff. But this is just the way it is, you know. That's okay. Look at that. Put the bezel on. Wastebox bezel. It doesn't fit yet, which is, well, normal. Obviously I need to sand down more, or maybe cut down a little bit more on the respective sides. But I'm actually glad about this. It doesn't just drop in, because it just also means I'd rather there is not enough space to put it in, rather than they like whatever cut out too much and then I would have a gap. This will give me the opportunity to, you know, cut this down, sand this down properly here and there and all around, so I can set this in properly, and if needs be, add in a little bit more with the filler or whatever, and then sand that down properly. It's just, it's a labor-intensive work, I'd say, to build a nice kit dashboard and to make everything fit properly. And yeah, that's why I will be working on this bit by bit, but I want to make it nice. Now let's go one step further and open up these packages. These should be the overlays. Alright. I chose the aluminum ones. All nice, sturdy. All wrapped in some foil. We have one of the overlays here for the 3-row dummies and the PA and P button power, auto, norm, and pursuit. Cool. Alright. Here's the board for the Speedo. Front side, back side. Then there is some red foil. Those will go through underneath some of the message center here, or the speedo board, well, the speedo readout and the RPM readout here on this side. So everything is really, maybe let me get you closer to the board so you can see them better. Let's start here with the speedo board. It's all aluminum and the white lines are grooved in. You can see this is all machined in. It's really nice. Satin black, all the readouts. Then the RPM and 6-row, same thing. You can, obviously there's more to read on here. RPM board, and here with the 6-row, with this dashboard here, you see that when you pass from the RPM board to the 6-row dummies, it will have to bend in a little bit. This is approximately how it would fit, and you can see that this will need to bend over here a bit. So I'll need to find out where exactly I'm going to bend this. And then here, last but not least, the 3-row dummies and the PA and P button for power, auto, norm, and pursuit. They'll go over here. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to have to, what's going to be best, just to bend them or actually cut them and then install them. I have time to think about that. yeah, but that's about it for the overlays. Really nice. And I'll put this back together and always put the inner sides together so I don't scratch them. Next up is the set of electronics I got from Idee Geniali, Season 1-2 Dash Electronics. Let's see. We'll start with the stickers and little clips here, RPM, system ready, guidance system, and all of these. Open it up real quick. MPH, MPH, another one. I wish they made a KPM or KPH. Or KMH, would I say. They have the pilot style or season 1 style, and then this season 2 style or later season 1 style, should I say, guidance. 3 of these are that's RPM, and then the older style as well. That's all nice. Since I want to have my dash registered, that's what you have to do in Switzerland. I'm going to have the KMH readout and the corresponding sticker. And we have the 6th row. 2 of these. Idee Geniali. No, 3 rows, sorry. Red, green. And this is the all red. I think the red, green goes on to the left side. Well, if you want to stick to screen accuracy. Bag full of screws. I'm glad that's in. That should help me put everything together. At least connect the electronics to the overlays. Let's proceed. Oh, we have the infamous voice box. There we go. Oh, I can see here it's already version 2.7. I think my old one is, let me have a look quickly. My old one is 2.3, and then the one I did for my friend is 2.4, I think, and this is already 2.7, which appears to be a bit more bulky and a bit more sophisticated. You can set up the audio input, VooMeter sensitivity, and DTMF playback volume. Yeah, I'll compare this to the old one once I get to the stage of setting everything up. Then we have the RPM board, back with the fuses and everything, just as I showed already in the previous video, well, in one of the previous videos where I set up the system for my friend's electronics. What else is there here? RPM board here. Nice. Message center. That goes onto the speedo board. And then I should have a speedo board just here. That's it. Interestingly, speedo board is 2.6 version. And then message center is 2.2, but that likely hasn't changed ever since. The rest is 2.1. What's this? 2.2. And 2.4, interesting. But the voice box definitely is newer than the last one I saw. But yes, so far I'm really happy with the whole thing. Everything arrived in good condition, everything is there. Everything I ordered, I really actually like on these KRW dashboards that they add in, that they have this little cover here on the side so you can really wrap around the factory dashboard and make it look nice, make it look one piece and not look too much into the actual dashboard of the car, so you have a nice unit of the whole thing. Once everything will be installed, there will be loads of cables and stuff here, so this is always something that I see on replicas that I really don't like. I mean, you never really purposely look here under the passenger side behind the screens and all these things, but if you do happen to like sit on the passenger side, you can notice cables hanging down depending on how you build it. So not only will I want to have a tidy thing here with all the wires, cables, but also maybe install some kind of cover if possible, you know, that partially covers this up with some plastic. I don't know yet how exactly we'll do this. I'm going to take this step by step, but so far I'm really pleased. Obviously now my first step will be to make sure that the actual shell can sit properly on the car. You'll see that that it can actually go wrap around this and make sure that it sits properly on the dash frame. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to have to open this up here where the countdown comes in. Whether it makes sense to open this up or just have a hole here to put the cables through and actually insert the countdown from the top down into this groove. We'll see. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That's gonna be it for the unboxing of my dashboard, the electronics and the overlays. So yes, it's finally happening. I'm building a kit dashboard for my kit. After all, I said in the past that I wasn't really interested for all the reasons I mentioned in that video a month ago. I finally decided to take the step and to actually buy all the components and make it happen. Now I have to make it happen, and I'm gonna take my time to do it, so don't expect the video to come out every week. I'm really gonna take my time to do this. I don't have as much time as I used to, but that's fine. My kit is, for me, already somewhat complete. It's a car I can enjoy, and now I can take my time to do this on the side and install it at the very end. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe and follow along for the next steps. Bye.